And I quote the philosopher Levinas, "We are all responsible for everyone else, heir to the idiot king." Quote, "A failure to produce a discourse on the body, also the failure not to produce a discourse on it." Quote from Dostoevsky, "There is only one positively beautiful figure in the world, Christ, so that the phenomenon of that boundlessly, infinitely good figure is already seen as an infinite miracle, but he is good only because he is at the same time ridiculous. Mangled and breakable, the fragile body," bless you, the fragile body, Don Quixote's slender, wan figure with little flesh on his bones and a face that was lean and gaunt. Don Quixote is figured as a character whose brains have dried up. I'm still quoting. "Weak and foolish, such is Christ in his kenosis, in the eyes of a Nietzsche, just as he was in the eyes of the ancient world." He had traded himself in for a human body. Weak and foolish, such is Christ in his kenosis, in the eyes of a Nietzsche, just as he was in the eyes of the ancient world, end quote. I can never marry, I am ill. As one Dostoevsky scholar puts it, this beatific vision of harmony can only be experienced by a half-witted epileptic who knows it to be an aberration of his disease. In fact, epilepsy itself, what Shakespeare and Julius Caesar called falling sickness, in fact, this relation enacts an allegory of their link, for one could say, he says, that literature and philosophy have never stopped wanting to relate to and or oppose one another as body to soul or spirit. Moreover, one is tempted to say that if there has never been any body in philosophy other than the signifier and signified, in literature, on the contrary, there's nothing but bodies. So he connects the body to the thought of thinking, responding with an almost unreadable acquiescence to the question that Heidegger poses, what is called thinking. This inert presence, detached from the knowledge that would seek to contain it, has let go of a treasury of sense to which those united with God have access. With the death of God, we have lost this glorious body, this sublime body. He says, God is dead means God no longer has a body. I'm not quoting Dostoevsky here, but no, see. Henceforth, bodies bereft of trickle-down symbolicity will have to be pumped up, prosthetically amplified, stereotical, built and buffed, bionically assured, drugged or medicated. The dead, rotten body is this thing that no longer has any name in any language. Such are the sacrificed bodies, but sacrificed to nothing, says Nancy. Anyone who tries to present a case for its justification is a Stoic or a Christian or worse. One could be a Hegelian. A Hegelian. So, a Christian or worse, one could be a Hegelian, getting by on the work, patience, and pain of the concept. So you might want to track the pain and the pain in the ass that Hegel continues to be. You know I affirm that. Pain and jouissance, which can be, he says, seen as a pain that succeeds. Very French. It is not that I am in the sense of a sudden retrieval of self. I am no more than the piercing pain that is tearing me apart. End quote.